Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video, I'll be sharing 5 plugins that I must have when you've just installed WordPress. Okay, so let's go through the first one. So the first one here is WordFence. Now WordFence is a security plugin and I think it's very, very important because you never know what happens out there. There are a lot of people who are trying to access these websites and trying to upload malicious code. So by having WordFence, you're basically defending yourself from these hackers. And also, WordPress is quite powerful. It shows you which countries or which file or which IP address is trying to access your computer. So let's take a look here, and this is me just loading up WordFence, and we can see here in red that this country here, Ukraine, someone had tried to upload something, a malicious file, and it was blocked by the firewall. Now, without a firewall in place, you could be pretty much in trouble. So this plugin does a very good job of doing that. It actually goes a step further. So you can actually come in here and scan. So you can actually scan your whole computer to see if you have any malicious code or any viruses. So again, it's very good. And then over here, it gives you all the recommendations or if you have any issues on your computer. So all in all, this is a very good plugin to have if you're just starting out to really cover your security. Okay, and now I know I haven't covered quite a lot of the features in this plugin, but I will leave that for another video. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Now, this next one here is really, really good because it pretty much clears all your files on your database. So the plugin is called WP Optimize. So here I've just opened it. You can see here that we can select, all the files that you need to remove. Like for example, clean post metadata. I can select that. I can come over here to 10 expired files in my database. I can select that too. So once all this is selected, all I have to do is to click on run all selected optimizations. So it goes in, it cleans all my database and just makes sure that my database runs efficiently. Okay, so moving on, the next plugin I'm going to discuss is called Yoast SEO, and I've already installed it here on my website, so you can see it's right here. So let me go to a post. So if I come over here to all posts, I'm just going to select a random post and show you how to apply this plugin or the settings of this plugin. So I'm going to click on edit. And normally the settings for this plugin, you'll find them when you scroll all the way down here. So this is where you get to add your keyword. So for example here, let's say I've done my keyword research. In fact, I discussed this in a previous video that keyword research is very, very important. Now, this is the stage that you'll need to do after doing the keyword research. So let's say here in this example, my keyword is DIVI theme tutorial. So you want to make sure that you add it as your focus keyword, and then you come over here into the snippet and you make sure that you add that in the meta description as well. And also it needs to be in the actual page. Now this helps Google pick up all these keywords and help you rank. But obviously there's all these stages that need to be done, of course, to determine whether this keyword is super competitive or not. But this is how it makes things easier for Google to find your pages which are optimized for that keyword. So this is a must-have plugin. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. And the next plugin is called Limit Login. So Limit Login is very, very important because if you use a default username of admin, what you'll find is there are programs out there that do a lot of brute force attacks. So brute force attacks are just programs that try to guess your password. And these are all done using a computer. So it's not a real human trying to guess your password. It's actually programs out there that try to match them. And 9 out of 10, if you just have a normal name, like for example, Mac17, for example, as your password, that password will be cracked within seconds, because these password generators look at very easy to crack passwords. So your passwords shouldn't be names. They shouldn't be, easy or like first names, last names, or even, your generic words you get out there. They need to be passwords that are complicated. Now, let's say you're lazy and you don't want to do that. What you could do is to use this plugin called Limit Login. In fact, let me click on Add New and let me show you how to get it. So here, I'm just going to search for Limit Login. So, okay, Limit Login. So what this plugin does is it gives you a few guesses, and then it blocks you for a specific time. So here we can see we have this limit login reloaded. So all you need to do is to click install, and then that installs it on your computer. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, what it does is it limits. So let's say you try the password 3 times, it blocks you for say 15 minutes, and then reopens, you know, the ability for you to log in after those 15 minutes. So if someone is using a brute force attack on your computer, or a brute force attack, what happens is that software will be given only 3 opportunities, and then it cuts it off. So this cuts the amount of times that these programs can guess your password. So that, hence, you know, that extra level security. So I would recommend this password. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, and this is Google XML sitemaps. Again, this is very important for SEO. You need to physically make sure that your website has been indexed by Google, and one way to guarantee this, or to know that it's done, is by using the Google XML sitemaps. So this again is a free plugin. It's very, very good to use. Okay, so pretty much these are all the plugins that in my opinion, are very, very important when you set up your WordPress website. And for all you guys out there and girls that haven't set up your website already, I have a free course, and it's free as in no strings attached. Absolutely free. The link to that course are provided in the show notes below. So you can go ahead, sign up for the course, and within a few hours, you'll have mastered WordPress and actually know the ins and outs of WordPress. All right, thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Until next time, take care.